Today I will speak a little bit about Kreutzer's 7th study. And like all Kreutzer studies, it marries a couple of basic technical concepts without overwhelming you with too much information, so you can really focus on those and feel comfortable with them. So this one is mostly about Martele stroke and string crossings. So first of all, the Martele stroke is a beautiful stroke. It's one in which sound is produced by release rather than pressure. And the tricky part about it is actually to start with pressure. There are various ways to practice pressing between the notes, one of which is simply to put your bow on the string and to look at the string going back and forth without actually moving the bow. It means your hair has got great contact and will give a nice bite to the note. Another way is simply to just look at the stick and make sure that it's down towards the hair or touching the hair so that you have enough. And it's better to start with too much pressure rather than too little, so you really get the concept in you before starting. Then the next step to get a good masterly stroke is then to get that pressure and then move the bow quickly. And while you move the bow quickly, you release. And the tricky part sometimes in that is to make sure that you have a good bow direction as you move fast, as you need to make sure that your upper arm stays loose, so that on an up bow, for instance, your upper arm is able to move back or vice versa, and there's a flexibility there. So let's take, for instance, this note. Take the time to press for a while before moving, and then move, so that you have a real understanding of the concept. Once you feel comfortable with the Martele stroke, we're going to marry it to the string crossings of the study. And string crossings are mostly about preparation, because you need to get to the new string when the note starts and not at the moment of the note. You can't move when the note starts because then you'll be late. So this study is perfect for that, because you can actually prepare each string crossing on the note before and end on the correct string. So when you start this study, you start on the A string, let's say, you can finish on the D string, and then you're ready, and you can get your left hand ready as well. It's a great way to practice preparation. And make sure that on your downward string crossings that you feel relaxed. And one good way to help you with that, so if you're going from, let's say, the D string to the E string, I feel like the elbow is nearly coming down first. So it helps with the feeling of gravity being used to bring the arm down rather than it being pushed with your muscles. Also, I want you to make sure that the left hand is moving correctly as well. So when you are changing strings, the elbow should be free to move, so the finger shape remains approximately constant on each string as you move around in the study, so that you don't simply strain with the fingers to try and grab the notes. Finally, adding a little vibrato impulse right at the beginning of the note adds more brilliance and warmth to the sound, so that is not always easy to time together, so that's also something you can practice. Always play at a tempo at which you can prepare each note and get a good bite. But eventually you want to try different tempi. Again, feel a good bite on each note while maintaining a relaxed, comfortable feeling in the right arm. I hope this was helpful, and please check in for other studies in the future.